Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, here at Husky Field as we come with the Game 3 of the Southland Conference Series and the season finale for HBU Huskies. It is senior day here at Husky Field, and we do have Elliot Estes starting here in the circle for HBU. Due up for the Wildcats will be number 8, third baseman Caitlin Belch. Batting second will be number 7, second baseman Brianna Teherahan. Batting third, number 4, left field is Lindsay Tomlinson. Belch steps into the box as we get things underway here at Husky Field. First pitch inside is going to hit the batter, and Belch will take her place on first base.
Second baseman, number 7, Brianna Tiarina.
That'll bring up second baseman number 7, Brianna Tiarina. Home plate umpire collecting a few more softballs from the home dugout. Estes was the winning pitcher in Game 2 yesterday, coming in 1 inning relief. That sac bunt gets down, and Sidlick throws over to first for the out as Belch was able to advance to second.
Left fielder, number 4, Lindsay Tomlinson.
That'll bring up number 4, left fielder Lindsay Tomlinson, who's batting .309 on the season with 8 doubles and 3 home runs. She steps into the box with a runner on second and 1 down. Estes with the pitch. That's going to be a low for ball 1. Estes with the pitch. It's going to be on the outside half, and it's going to be just outside for ball 2. Bring our count to 2-0. As I said, Estes did get the win in Game 2 yesterday with 1 innings pitch, walking 1. That ball hits the handle of Tomlinson. That'll be a foul ball. Bring her count to 2-1. Estes and Heidi Hawkes exchange balls here as she toes the rubber for the 2-1 count. That pitch is up and away, and that'll be ball number 3. Tomlinson steps back into the box, 3-1 count, looking for something to drive here. That ball is fouled straight back to bring her count full. Estes gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. That ball's up, and that will be ball 4. As the Wildcats have runners on first and second with 1 down, bringing up the designated player, number 33, Samantha Bradley. Samantha Bradley went 1 for 3 in game number 2 yesterday, drawing 1 walk as she takes the first pitch strike on the outside half. Here comes the 1 pitch. That's going to be just a little bit further out. I'll even up her count here at 1-1. Bradley fouls that one off towards the right side, and that'll bring her count to 1-2. 1-2 pitch. And it's driven to the right side, and that'll drop in for a single. Throw coming home. And runners will only advance one base as they are loaded. Now for number 11, right fielder Blair Clayton.
Number 11, Blair Clayton.
So Estes in a little bit of a jam here to get things started. A hit by pitch, a walk, and a single to load the bases here with one out. First pitch is low, and that'll be a ball.
Just like baseball.
That ball's fouled off to the right side. That'll even us up here at 1-1. Estes gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be up and away again. Estes seems to be missing up and away here to start things off. As Clayton steps into the box with a 2-1 count. That ball's hit up the middle. Yannick's able to dive, get the play at second. Throw to first is not in time. It gets away from first baseman Bushman, and another run will score. So the Wildcats will get on the board with 2 runs here to get things started. Runner out at second on the fielder's choice, which will lead to a runner on first with 2 down. Bringing up number 20, the catcher, Kayla Keeling.
Catcher number 20.
First pitch in for a strike.
Okay, so take a hit off of that, Francis. Put one hit.
And the 0-1 pitch catches the outside corner, and that's going to bring count to 0-2.
Fielder's choice and air.
Yeah, and then add an error. Just press error. Yeah, there you go.
0-2 pitch is low, bounces in.
What's the count?
2 RBIs.
What's the
0-2 pitch hit to third baseman Sidlick. She throws it over to Bushman. That'll be the third out of the inning.
One hit, one error.
So the Wildcats will have 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error in the top of the first, and we'll bring up the Huskies lineup here after this break.
Robin.
And I'm Chris, and according to Mama, we're brothers.
Clearly. At a firehouse table just like this, we learned about the tradition of great food and lots of it.
From the start, every firehouse sub has honored our firefighter roots.
That's right. Take the hook and ladder sub, loaded with turkey, honey ham, Monterey Jack, steam heated. It's the sub that started the fire.
And now, the light version, only $5.49, just 450 calories. Perfect for you, Robin.
Why are you looking at me?
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
She was out on F4.
All right, we come back here in the bottom of the first. Huskies trail 2-0 already. As the Huskies will bring up number 15, Heidi Hawkes, number 3, Amber Lotz, and number 23, Caitlin Brockaway due up here in the bottom of the first. Let's do the defense for the Wildcats of Abilene Christian. In left field, number 4, Lindsey Tomlinson, and center, number 10, Caroline Adair. And right, number 11, Blair Clayton. Playing third will be number 8, Caitlin Belch. At short will be number 2, Caitlin Huseman. Playing second will be number 7, Brianna Terrarina. Playing first will be number 19, Callie Burris. Catching will be number 20, Kayla Keeling. And in the circle for the Wildcats will be number 16, Jillian Hefner. Haka steps in the box. She got things started yesterday with a leadoff home run for the Huskies. See what she can do here. She takes first pitch outside for ball number 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be low and away as well, as Hefner finds herself behind the count 2-0 quickly here.
Kay's mom. I don't believe she's here.
Hawkes takes the 2-0 pitch down the middle for strike number 1. That'll bring your count to 2-1. That 2-1 pitch, change up low. That'll bring your count to 3-1 here.
No, she's not here.
3-1 pitch catches the outside corner, and that'll bring your count full here to lead us off
What?
in the bottom of the first.
That girl. One of the Mexicans right
The one behind the woman in the navy shirt?
there. Yeah. The one that looks like Moana.
Full count pitch is fouled off to the right side as Hawkins stays alive here.
What? She just didn't wear one. Some people don't like them.
Full count pitch here. It's taken up and away as Hawkins draws a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up number 3, second baseman Amber Lotz.
Second baseman number 3, Amber Lotz.
We'll see if the Huskies will try to sack bunt here. Down 2. She squares around, pulls back, takes ball number 1. Pulls back again, and the count goes 2-0. See if the Huskies will keep the bunt on here, as Hefner has struggled with the strike zone. That's 6 straight.
Let's go.
Pulls back again. That's a 3-0 count.
Right back.
As Keeling's going to go out to the circle, talk to Hefner, try to calm her down.
That's when you start playing the circus tunes.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that stuff to me. You can't be, man, when I was in college, I did some brutal stuff.
Really?
It was so bad.
You got a friend in me.
They used to like when the pitcher
3-0 pitch comes in.
backstopping.
Lotz gets the bunt down. Third baseman picks it up, throws it over to first for out number 1. So sacrifice bunt is successful on a 3-0 count. And Hawkes moves over to second.
Number 23.
That would bring up the designated player for the Huskies, number 23, Caitlin Brockway.
Aw, look at you, Kevin, mixing it up. Who's mine?
So there's a hitting contest, which is going to come up at the end of the third.
Brockway had a huge day yesterday, collecting 5 hits and the walk-off home run in game number 2. Brockway did miss a grand slam in game 1 by about a foot out in left center. She's been driving the ball well, leads the team in home runs and slugging percentage. First pitch is up for a ball. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. It's taken low and away for a ball.
Ain't calling anything low.
It's 3, yeah.
That's going to bring the count to 3-0. With Hefner struggling, the umpire's not giving the corner on the outside. 3-0 pitch taken for a strike. That'll bring her count to 3-1 with 1 down and a runner on second base. That pitch is low, and that'll walk Brockway down to first. That'll put runners on first and second for shortstop, number 8, Demi Yannick. Yannick, the team leader in doubles this season. She sends the ball dead center over the center fielder's head, off the wall. She's rounding first, going to second. Runner coming home. Throw is high and wide to the backstop. Jaquez will score, and Demi Yannick will be into second base with a one-out double.
Center fielder number 5.
That'll bring up center fielder number 5, Riley Bullen, with runners on second and third and one down. Here comes the 0-0 pitch. Bullen fouls it straight back. Just missed that one. That'll bring it count to 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Taking on the inside corner. Like curveball on the inside half for a strike. Bullen finds herself down in the count 0-2.
Curveball on the inside half. It's a screwball.
Bullen stays alive, fouling that 0-2 pitch straight back. Bullen fouls that pitch off again to stay alive. Bullen steps back into the box. Count still 0-2. Pitch is way outside, trying to get her to chase for ball number 1. Bullen comes into the game batting .243 on the season with 6 doubles and 13 RBIs, trying to add to that total here with runners at second and third and one down. 1-2 pitch is hit high to the left side in foul territory, and it's going to be off the top of the dugout as the count stays 1-2. Bullen steps it back into the box. Hefner gets the sign. 1-2 pitch. And it's going to bounce in and get away from the catcher. Brockway coming home, and there will be no play at the plate as the Huskies tie things up. Both runners advance, so Yannick will be on third base with one down for Riley Bullen as she steps back in the box with the count even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is hit to the left side. Third baseman checks the runner and throws over to first. The first baseman is unable to make the catch. Yannick's going to come home, and the throw is going to be in time. Yannick's going to be out at home.
That's not a hit. It'll be an error.
That'll bring up the third baseman, number 11, Autumn Sidlick. There'll be a runner on first with 2 down here. That ball is lifted to the right side. Second baseman going under to let the right fielder call her off for the third out of the inning. The Huskies score 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error to tie things up here after 1. We'll be right back after this on the Husky Sport Network.
When you live in one of the fastest growing cities in America, it's important to align yourself with a credit union that has a history of people helping people. Houston Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution with over 50 years dedicated to helping families that live or work in the Houston area. We take pride in our competitive rates in several convenient locations. We give the Houston community peace of mind when purchasing your vehicle, buying your home, and preparing for your retirement. We're Houston's credit union.
We come back to you here in the top of the second. Score tied 2-2 after both teams collect one hit and one error in the first. Wildcats will send number 19, Callie Burris, to the plate. Callie Burris will be playing first base today. She did get the start in the circle in game 2 as she takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike number 1. That ball is hit to the left side to Yannick. She throws over to Bushman for out number 1.
Center fielder number 10, Caroline Adair.
I'll bring up the center fielder number 10, Caroline Adair. First pitch comes in low for ball number 1. One 0 pitch is up and in. That'll bring the count to 2-0. This looked like she was trying to get above the hands of the slapper Adair on that pitch. But Adair did not swing. Fouls that ball over to the left side down the line. That'll bring her count to 2-1. Adair comes into the game batting 176 on the season with 1 double and 6 RBIs. 2-1 pitch is hit to the left side past the diving Sidlick into left field for a 1-out single.
Shortstop number 2, Caitlin Huseman.
That'll send up the shortstop for the Wildcats, number 2, Caitlin Huseman. The .295 hitter on the season with 12 doubles and 10 RBIs, has a runner on first and 1 out. She hits that ball high in the sky to center field. Outfielders miscommunicating there, almost dropping the ball, colliding into each other in center field as Bolin makes the catch for out number 2. That'll bring us back to the top of the order for the Wildcats. Number 8, third baseman Caitlin Belch. Belch takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike.
Strike.
0-1 pitch is fouled off down the left field line. And Belch finds herself behind the count 0-2. Pitch outside for a ball. Throw down to seconds in time. Jaquez throws out the runner to end the inning. As Huskies hold them scoreless in the top of the second. We'll be right back after this.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
We join you back here in the bottom of the second. Score still tied 2-2. As the Huskies will bring up number 32, right fielder Sierra Humphrey, to lead things off. On deck will be first baseman number 21, Brooke Bushman, and in the hole will be number 26, the left fielder Haley Melton. Humphrey comes into the game batting .276 on the season with 2 doubles and 12 RBIs. Humphrey steps in the box, trying to get things started here for the Huskies in the bottom half of the second. 0-0 pitch taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch is hit to the right side. First baseman Burris will take it herself for out number 1. I'll bring up the first baseman, number 21, Brooke Bushman. Bushman comes in the game batting .272 on the season with 7 doubles and 11 RBIs. She swings at the first pitch and fouls it straight back off the net for strike number 1. That pitch bounces in low and away for ball number 1. That'll even us up at 1-1. Bushman steps back in the box with a 1-1 count, 1 down here in the bottom half of the second. Swings at that pitch and hits it high to the left side. Shortstop drifting out, makes the catch for out number 2. With that, they'll bring up the left fielder, number 26, Haley Melton.
Haley Melton.
Hafner gets a sign. Here comes the pitch. That pitch is fouled straight back.
It is, but
They started watching it a lot more. You know,
Does both of her feet just went out when she released the ball?
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's hit up the middle. Shortstop unable to make the play. Huseman bobbles it out of her glove as Melton reaches on an error. Now bring up the top of the order for the Huskies. Number 15, Heidi Jaquez. Jaquez takes the first pitch just low and outside. For ball number 1, looking to get something started here with 2 outs and a runner on first.
whenever the lines are like that, they don't necessarily like to make those type of calls.
Because you can't really see the lines.
Right.
1-0 pitch here by Hefner is fouled straight back.
It's like whenever she's falling over.
It's about the 3rd or 4th Husky to just miss a pitch and foul it straight back.
Right.
Jaquez steps into the box with a 1-1 count here. That pitch is low and away as Hefner falls behind the count 2-1. Jaquez looking for something to drive here, possibly scoring Speedy Melton from first base. That ball just outside, not catching the corner enough to bring her count to 3-1. 3-1 pitch here. That's going to be outside, and that'll be ball 4. Melton sliding into second was running on the play, but no need as ball 4 advances there anyways. I'll bring up number 3, Amber Lotz here. The runners on first and second and 2 down. Lotz takes the first pitch for a called strike. Lotz sack bunted her first time up. See what she can do here while she swings away. That ball is driven into left field, drifting back. And that ball is out of here as Tomlinson's unable to make the play at the fence. As Amber Lotz hits a 3-run home run here with 2 down in the bottom of the second. HBU takes a 3-run lead here in the second off the 3-run home run of Amber Lotz. That's Amber's first home run of the season. And RBI is number 10, 11, and 12.
I did too. I thought she had a chance to bring it back in.
Do those all become unearned since Milton reached on 2 outs?
Wildcats will take this time to meet at the mound as Tomlinson's a little shaken up in left field as she collided with the fence at the apex of that catch. Looked like Tomlinson had that ball tracked. She just ran out of room. Believe she jammed her arm into the fence. Wildcats were looking to get a softball here to throw out, let her get a couple practice tosses in to test out the arm. Looks like she's going to be okay. All right, that'll bring up the designated player for the Huskies, number 23, Caitlin Brockway.
Designated player number 23, Caitlin Brockway.
Brockway usually won to do all the damage via the home run for the Huskies with 12 on the year. Tries to follow her up with that hack.
Yeah, I know. Depending on like your share, like if you split it 14 ways, then you would get like 14 ways of the winnings.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Brockway. She takes it low for ball number 1. The 1-1 pitch here. That's going to be just outside for ball number 2. Umpire not giving Hefner the corner here as she struggled with command. That ball is fouled off to the left side by Brockway. That'll even us up here at 2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Hefner. That's going to be a called strike on the outside corner, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning as the Huskies score 3 runs on 1 hit and 1 error as we go into 3rd as the Huskies lead by a score of 5-2. And we'll be right back after this.
At Jimmy John's, we know how much you care about freshness, quality, and value. We want your sandwiches to arrive freaky fast, so they're freaky fresh. That's why we only deliver within 5 minutes of our stores, and not farther.
He's new.
If you're in the zone or in the store, you can get a freaky fresh sandwich. Jimmy John's, because sandwich.
Welcome back here in the top of the third as the Huskies took a 5-2 lead on the 3-run home run to left field by second baseman Amber Lotz. The Huskies were able to extend that inning as Melton reached on an error by the shortstop. Costly mistake by the Wildcats of Abilene Christian.
Leading off for the Wildcats, third baseman number 8, Caitlin Belch.
I'll bring up the leadoff hitter, number 8, Caitlin Belch, who was batting at the end of the top of the second before a runner was thrown out, giving her a brand new count here. Takes the first pitch inside for ball number 1. One 0 pitch drops in for a strike. That'll even us up here at 1-1. Estes delivers the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be up and away. Bring her count to 2-1.
Whoa.
2-1 pitch grounded to shortstop. Yannick, she throws over to Bushman for out number 1. I'll bring up the second baseman, number 7, Brianna Tiarina. That ball is lifted into shallow outfield. Second baseman Lotz is able to catch it on the edge of the dirt for out number 2.
She's always telling this because she always rolls everything. It's like, why can't do it? Left fielder number 4, Lindsay Tomlinson.
Lindsay Tomlinson steps in the box with nobody on, 2 outs. Takes first pitch inside for strike number 1. First AB for Tomlinson after she collided with the wall in left field. See how she swings it. That ball drops in for strike number 2. That'll bring her count to 0-2. As Estes quickly gets ahead of Tomlinson. Swings straight through that pitch. Hawkins drops it but throws it out to Bushman for the third out of the inning.
No runs, no hits,
As the Wildcats get no runs on no hits and no errors as we go into the bottom of the third. HBU leading 5-2.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we do one thing, and we do it better than anyone else. So why not let our food do the talking? Love in the window. Raising Cane's, only the best chicken finger meals. One love.
We join you here in the bottom of the third as the Huskies still lead 5-2. Leading off for the Huskies is going to be the shortstop number 8, Demi Yannick. Defensive replacement for Tomlinson out in left field is going to be Blakely Brookerson, sophomore outfielder coming in after Tomlinson stayed in the game originally after colliding with first and into the left field wall. First pitch is low for a ball to Yannick.
What's that? Whatever hits in there.
That ball is hit to the left side hard. Third baseman is able to pick it up and throw her out at first.
Center fielder number 5, Riley Mullen.
I'll bring up the center fielder number 5, Riley Bullen.
So do that in this one?
First pitch is going to be outside for ball number 1. Bullen steps back in with a 1-0 count. That ball is hit to the left side again. Belch is able to dive and stab it for out number 2 as she throws across the diamond in time to get Bullen at first. So 2 great plays by Belch to keep the Huskies off the bases here in the bottom of the third, bringing up the third baseman for HBU, number 11, Autumn Sidlick. Sidlick takes the first pitch. Believe that pitch was a ball.
Did you see that?
I did.
The Whataburger one?
I saw it and I kind of smiled and then
That pitch is low as well. Bring her count to 2-0.
Contributing to the cause.
Well, there's just a lot of backstory to that.
Yeah.
They've been kind of having us dangle on a cliff right now for a contract since January. So yeah, because we do that stuff.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That ball's hit to the left side. Belch isn't able to make the play, but the shortstop's throw to first is going to be in time as Huseman is able to make the throw and burst with the stretch at first to end the inning for the Huskies. As we go to top of 4, Huskies leading 5-2. We'll be right back after this.
Robin.
And I'm Chris. And according to Mama, we're brothers.
Clearly. At a firehouse table just like this, we learned about the tradition of great food and lots of it.
From the start, every firehouse sub has honored our firefighter roots.
That's right. Take the hook and ladder sub, loaded with turkey, honey ham, Monterey Jack, steam heated. It's the sub that started the fire.
And now, the light version. Only $5.49, just 450 calories. Perfect for you, Robin.
Why are you looking at me?
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Fan will walk away with a Husky prize pack from Husky Athletics. Today's contestant for today is Norma.
We come back to you here on the top of the 4th. Huskies leading 5-2. Huskies took the lead on Amber Lotz's 3-run shot to left field. Leading off for the Wildcats of Abilene Christian is going to be number 33. The designated player is Samantha Bradley.
And you said, did the left fielder come out on a defensive replacement? Okay.
Oh, pitch drops in on the outside corner for strike number 1 to get us started here in the top of the 4th. Oh, 1 pitch also strike as Bradley quickly finds herself behind the count 0-2. That ball's hit straight up the middle, and it's going to get past Estes. And a mistake on an 0-2 pitch. And Bradley sends a line drive straight up the middle for a leadoff single. Looks like we'll have a pinch runner coming in for the Wildcats. That'll be number 17, Taylor McCoy.
Your attention, please. Pinch running for Abilene Christian, number 17, Taylor McCoy.
11.
I'll bring up the right fielder for the Wildcats, number 11, Blair Clayton. Clayton hits the first pitch, and it's going to get just by Sidlick. That'll be a back-to-back singles here for the Wildcats to start us off in the top of the fourth. Looks like Sidlick thought that ball was hit a little bit harder than it was initially off the bat. Wasn't able to get a glove on it as it goes into left field. That'll bring up number 20, Kayla Keeling. She takes the first pitch outside for ball number 1. As this looks to work out of this jam like she did in the first inning. And she evens up the count at 1-1. That ball's crushed down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul as it hooked just past the bag. If it landed fair, it would have definitely been extra bases and runs for the Wildcats, but foul ball will bring the count to 1-2. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Off speed on the outside half. Humphrey coming in. And Bolin runs in front of her and makes the catch out in right center for out number 1. Runners aren't unable to advance. So that'll bring up the first baseman, number 19, Callie Burris. Callie Burris. Burris drives the first pitch into right field. Humphrey underneath it for out number 2. This time doesn't have to battle over it with center fielder Bolin.
Center fielder number 10, Carolyn Adair.
I'll bring up the center fielder for the Wildcats, number 10, Carolyn Adair. Adair fouls the first pitch to the left side as Estes looks to get out of this. Back-to-back singles to start the game off, or start the top of the fourth off, and then 2 straight outs. As that ball's hit to the right side, second baseman Lotz plays it off her chest and throws the first for the third out of the inning. Nifty play by Lotz on the recovery as it had some nasty spin as the Wildcats are retired. No runs on 2 hits and no errors. And we'll join you back here in the bottom of the fourth right after this.
When you live in one of the fastest growing cities in America, it's important to align yourself with a credit union that has a history of people helping people. Houston Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution with over 50 years dedicated to helping families that live or work in the Houston area. We take pride in our competitive rates in several convenient locations. We give the Houston community peace of mind when purchasing your vehicle, buying your home, and preparing for your retirement. We're Houston's credit union.
We join you here back in the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Huskies is going to be the right fielder, number 32, Sierra Humphrey. Humphrey steps in the box. Here comes the pitch. Hit straight up the middle, center fielder underneath it, and Adair is able to make the catch for out number 1.
First baseman number 21, Brooke Bushman.
I'll bring up the first baseman for the Huskies, number 21, Brooke Bushman. Popped up to the shortstop near foul territory her first time up. Bushman takes the first pitch outside. That'll be ball number 1. That pitch is hit to the right side off the end of the bat. Right fielder is able to slide in and make the grab for out number 2.
Left fielder number 26, Haley
Bushman
Milton.
just missed that off the end of the bat and almost dropped in right field. But Clayton was able to slide in and make the grab for out number 2, and that'll bring up the left fielder number 26, Haley Melton. She swings at the first pitch, and it's to the shortstop, Huseman. She throws to the first for out number 3, and the Huskies are retired in order as we join you back here on the top of the 5th right after this.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
We join you back here at Husky Field in the top of the 5th. Huskies lead by a score of 5-2. Coming up to bat for the Wildcats is going to be number 2, shortstop, Caitlin Huseman. After her, we'll bring up the top of the order for ACU as they look to try to get back in the scoreboard. Swings at the first pitch, ground ball is Yannick. She throws over to first base to Bushman for out number 1.
Back to the top of the lineup for Abilene Christian, third baseman number 8, Caitlin Belch.
I'll bring up the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats, third baseman number 8, Caitlin Belch. First pitch is high for ball number 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Estes. This is going to be up and away for ball number 2. Looks to get back into the strike zone here. Thank you. 2-0 pitch on the inside corner for a strike. I'll bring your count to 2-1. Estes has hit that inside corner with that pitch multiple times today. That ball is lifted to the shortstop. Easy play for Yannick as she gets out number 2.
Second baseman number 7, Brianna Tiarina.
That'll bring up the second baseman for the Wildcats, number 7, Brianna Tiarina. Tiarina hits it right back to Estes, who is unable to field it. We'll see what the official ruling is. It looks like it's going to be error on Estes. That'll bring up the new left fielder for the Wildcats. It's going to be Blakely Brookerson. Her first AB of the game here. First pitch on the outside corner for strike number 1. Chopper's going to get overhead of third baseman Sidlick as we have a 2-out single here to extend the inning for the Wildcats. I'll bring up the designated player for Abilene Christian, Samantha Bradley, with runners on first and second, 2 down. She looks to get a 2-out rally going here. First pitch is going to miss just low for ball number 1.
Oh, they didn't re-enter her, did they?
Estes falls behind the count 2-0 here. Bradley takes that 2-0 pitch on the outside. Estes looks like she's struggling here with command as the count goes to 3-0. Jaquez will journey out to the circle, have a short talk with Estes, try to calm her down, work on the game plan here. The 3-0 pitch catches the corner for strike number 1. See if Estes can repeat that. You'd believe with the top of the order here for the Wildcats, they will have speed on the bases as that ball is driven to left center. That's going to one hop off the wall. 1 run will score. Runner rounds third and comes back into the bag, is safe as Bradley drives in 1 on the ball to dead center. That'll bring the score to 5-3. As I believe the Huskies are going to make a pitching change here. See who they go. Believe umpire did say number 18, Emma McGinden, will be coming in to pitch. Estes gets a round of applause as her day is done. She goes 4 2/3 for the Huskies.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for HBU, a freshman from Tomball Memorial, number 18, Emma Guiden.
We've heard from his dad so many times.
It's not Guiden?
No, it's Ginden.
She'll get it right next year. We'll get it right.
It's Ginden?
Yeah. She's a freshman. It's okay.
Oh, you're a freshman. You just say, hey, you're happy to have you. My niece is a freshman. I'm like, you're lucky if I pronounce your name right. Just hang in there. Okay, who's batting for them? Oh, I already announced her.
And McGinden looks into pitch. First pitch swinging by Blair Clayton. Swings through that pitch with the runners on the corner here with 2 down.
That's my niece's fault, though, because they're roommates. She should have told me. Ginden. It's like, how you letting your buddies know?
Oh, 1 pitch is in for a strike. Ginden comes in and immediately pumps the zone here. She looks to end the rally by the Wildcats. 0-2 pitch, fouled straight back, and Clayton stays alive. Oh, 2 pitch, check swing as the count goes to 1-2.
How many hits they have? 2. I can't keep up with it. 2 hits and an error. 1 run. 2 hits.
That ball is hit up the middle, and it's going to get through for a single as the Wildcats are able to push a second run across here in the top of the 5th on the 2-out single by Blair Caitlin. I'll bring up the catcher, number 20, Kayla Keeling, with the runners on first and second and 2 outs. Huskies lead shrinks down to 1 run here as the Wildcats have rallied. First pitch is just high for ball number 1.
We'll wait till the inning's over and we'll tell you that.
No idea about it, but it's gonna happen.
Hey Kevin.
Yes.
Can you come here real quick? How would you?
That ball is fouled straight back.
She put this person as escort.
That'll even us up at 1-1.
That's hers.
Somebody's gonna get into place.
1-1 pitch is inside for ball number 2.
And family friend do not. I don't know how to put that.
That 2-1 pitch is low and away for ball number 3. That'll bring the count to 3-1 here to Keeling as Gindon looks to stop this rally by the Wildcats. That 3-1 pitch catches the corner on the inside. Bring our count full here with 2 outs. Runners will most likely be going on the pitch. Big pitch here in the game as the Huskies only lead by 1. That ball is driven into left field deep. And that's going to be just foul. Huskies saved by the wind here as it's pushing right to left. And Keeling will hop back in the box. Count still full. Huskies avoid disaster momentarily. Full count pitch, hit it right back to Glendon. She throws the first for the final out. The Abilene Christian Wildcats scored 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 error. That'll bring the score to 5-4 with the Huskies leading going into the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back after this.
At Jimmy John's, we know how much you care about freshness, quality, and value. We want your sandwiches to arrive freaky fast, so they're freaky fresh. That's why we only deliver within 5 minutes of our stores, and not farther.
He's new.
If you're in the zone or in the store, you can get a freaky fresh sandwich. Jimmy John's, because sandwich.
Aren't you supposed to stick a microphone?
Huskies will have the top of the order coming up here. Number 15, Heidi Hawkes will lead things off.
Do you know who Harry Carey? He was the old Cubs announcer with the big glass. Same. Okay. All right. Who's up? Who's up?
15. Heidi Hawkins.
Keeling was late to the field as she was the last batter, so she needed to get her gear on. So that was the slight delay as Heidi Hawkes comes up to the plate here for the Huskies in the bottom of the 5th. HBU leads score of 5-4 after the Wildcats put a 2-out rally together in the top half of this inning. First pitch is low and away. Has to be ball 1.
I mean, it's kind of your people. I mean,
if you want me to.
Like I say, you're a little bit more experienced with these people. I mean, I'm good with that if you want to.
I don't mind.
Be a little bit more heartfelt coming from you.
That ball's hitting the left field. Brookerson is able to make the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 3, Amber Lotz, who's 1 for 1 on the day with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 2nd for the Huskies. Her first AB, she had a sac bunt to move the runners over. No runner over to move her in this situation, so she will be swinging away. First pitch is taken for a strike on the outside half.
Hey man, if they'll sponsor it, they'll do it. I know.
Right, they are a sponsor now. That's
Yeah,
on the horizon to get somebody to do that.
Exactly.
Lost 4 of our last 5.
0-1 pitch. Bounces in. It evens up the count here at 1-1.
Peter Pitt extra point. Try saying that 3 times.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a first down sponsor and either a penalty or extra point.
1-1 pitch is just low, bringing the count to 2-1.
No, I live way far away.
Oh man.
Really? What do you need?
Well, like just announcers throughout the year for all sports.
You can always call me. I'm
okay.
My kids are grown. I've played 3 times now.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
2-1 pitch to Lots is hit towards the shortstop Huseman. She makes the throw to first and is
I
out.
can't say that I've ever done a volleyball game since I was in school.
I'll bring up the designated player for the Huskies, number 23, Caitlin Brockway.
Designated player number 23, Caitlin Brockway.
What would you announce in volleyball game other than
Like
who the
point
starter?
Huskies or kill or block.
You know what I want to do? I want to do the beach volleyball. So you know, like take our shirts on, put floppy hats and suntan.
0-0 pitch catches the outside corner for strike number 1.
Indoors kind of like that.
As
Kind of not, but.
There's some small promotion in volleyball.
Hefner looks to sit down the Huskies in order. 0-1 pitch to Brockway. That takes off towards the outside corner, even up the count here at 1-1.
Filled it up with every sport that we could drag a camera and a mic. I'll tell you a story about a baseball game.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch to Brockway is again outside. Not looking to leave anything over the plate to the power hitter Brockway. Brings the count to 2-1.
They were playing in 1986 or 7. They were playing a regional at
Brockway came into the game slugging .597 on the season. Takes the 2-1 pitch up for ball number 3.
What we had to do was we had to go out and get enough sponsors to cover the cost of a long distance phone call from College Station to Huntsville because you had to plug in a phone number. So we had to raise
3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the shortstop. Huseman makes the play, throws to first for out number 3. As Hefner sits the Huskies down in order in the bottom of the 5th. As the Huskies lead by the score of 5-4. We'll be right back after this.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we do one thing, and we do it better than anyone else. So why not let our food do the talking? Love in the window. Raising Cane's, only the best chicken finger meals. One love.
We join you here in the top of the 6th. Huskies lead by a score of 5-4.
24.
I don't have a point.
Leading off for the Wildcats is going to be a new batter. It's going to be number 24, Braylon Booth.
Braylon Booth.
Number 7. Number 19.
Huh?
Number 19.
Okay. So 19 followed by 10. So 19.
She'll come in to hit for Kaylee Burris.
They can take you out and then put you back in, but once they take you out again, you're done.
You're done. Okay. Because I've seen people come in and come back in, and I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Good where I've seen somebody hit for somebody.
Booth takes the first pitch outside for ball number 1.
And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What was that? What happened? What did I miss? But I promised Autumn one time before the season was over.
Fouls that pitch over towards the Abilene Christian dugout. Even her count here at 1-1.
You better make the call. She was pretty excited.
Yeah.
I said, you'll be. As long as the speaker system holds up.
Have you been to the game before?
Huh?
Been to these games
Oh,
before?
yeah, I've been here.
Huskies change out the ball here.
I was here for the opening
As
against
Booth
CSU.
steps in to the box with 1-1 count here.
That's cool.
I got her last
1-1 pitch bounces in. This is going to be a 2-1 count.
was a walk-off in the regional final to sit in the stands in extra innings.
What high school did she go to?
Oak Ridge.
Oh, okay.
They were playing Klein College. It was like the 9th inning, and she just hit a freaking bomb. The walk-off.
2-1 pitch comes in. That's going to be called strike on the inside corner. Good pitch by Gendon there to even the count up at 2-2.
I went and got the ball, jumped over the fence, and ran.
That pitch is hit up in the middle, past the diving Demi Yannick for a leadoff single by Booth.
Center fielder number 10.
That'll bring up the
Caroline
center
Adair.
fielder for Abilene Christian, number 10, Caroline Adair. There'll be a pinch runner at first base for the Wildcats. It's going to be number 5, Lauren Duhart.
Your attention, please. Bench running for Abilene Christian, number 5, Lauren Duhart.
Who is that?
Number 5 at first base.
They're starting to confuse me now with these substitutes.
He doesn't signal either.
Yeah.
Did he? It's the first one I've seen today.
Usually he signals up here to tell you who's in.
He usually turns around and says, hey.
Yeah.
out here.
This one's in the game.
I did it at 11:27.
Adair sack bunts Duhart over to second base as Gendon picks up the bunt and throws over to first base for out number 1. I'll bring up the shortstop for Abilene Christian, Caitlin Huseman.
How you bat without gloves?
I like to feel the grip on my hand.
Fouls the first pitch straight back for strike number 1.
I felt this. Like it's not how it sounds.
0-1 pitch. That's going to be a low and away. That'll even us up here at 1-1. That pitch is going to be low for ball number 2. Brings her count to 2-1.
That's crazy. How fast that goes.
Gendon gets a sign. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be a low. Bring the count to 3-1. Huskies have been falling behind in count and have been having a hard time putting hitters away when they're ahead. Not a good combination. As Houston fouls that pitch, bring her count full.
And then I went to Manchester.
That ball's hit softly, popped up to the catcher. Hawkes makes the catch for out number 2. Huseman hit one with a lot of backspin.
Third baseman number 8.
Barely left the batter's box for Wildcats. I'll bring up the top of the order. Number 8, third baseman Caitlin Belch. She's got a runner on second with 2 down. Looking to tie the game up here or take the lead. As Gendon looks to end the inning. First pitch is inside for ball number 1. Belch steps back in with a 1-0 count. Swings through that pitch to even us up here at 1-1. Belch comes into the game batting .271 with 4 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. Go with 13 RBIs, looking to add to those numbers here as the Wildcats trail by a score of 5-4.
Oh, foul? Okay.
Umpire signals that caught a piece of the bat for a foul ball. Keep the count at 1-2, and the runner will have to hold at second.
Do I have that runner in?
1-2 pitches outside. They'll even everything up here at 2-2 with 2 down. That ball is lifted deep to left, but it's going to be way foul as it goes into the street.
The other teams weren't that bad on the table, though. No. I'd say it was phenomenal. Kante went to Liverpool, and then that's what happened.
Bilge steps back into the box. Hits another one to the same area into the street, foul. This one not as deep. Umpire's going to have to go to the home dugout and collect a few softballs for us to play with here. Huskies clinging on to a 5-4 lead here in the top of the 6th. Need 4 outs to complete the sweep of Abilene Christian this weekend on Senior Day. That ball is lifted to the right side. That's going to be out of play into the stands. Luckily, nobody was hit with that ball. You can, but
Assume that.
You assume the risk once you come to the game.
that ball is hit to the left side. It's to be foul.
Is Paolo about to go get that ball?
As Belch continues
I love him.
to stay alive here with 2 strikes. Wyndon looking to finish her off here and thwart any type of rally by the Wildcats. 2-2 pitch. It is fouled off once again towards the Wildcat dugout.
Yeah. You and Ken. Quit distracting us.
2-2 pitch is going to be just outside. We're going to appeal to umpire on the first base side. She's going to say she didn't go. That'll bring her count full here, 3-2 and 2 outs. Great battle here by Belch. She's already in double digits here in this AB of pitches seen. That ball is going to be up and away. That will put a runner on first and second with 2 down, bringing up the second baseman, number 7, Brianna Tiarina.
The umpire
threw out the PA announcer and the music person. It was after, the thing is, it was after a really bad call, so that's why. Yeah. The umpire was already heated because people were booing at him.
First pitch catches just enough of the corner for strike number 1 here.
The thing is, though, would he have known if she left or not? It's not going to come up there.
0-1 pitch is just a little bit further out and up. That'll even up our count here at 1-1.
I mean, it's just like somebody rowdy in the stands. Does the umpire have a right to know somebody out of the stands?
According to, they technically do.
That ball's lifted straight back and it's going to be out of play into the stands. And that'll bring our count to 1-2 here.
Christian finally catches foul ball. Just kidding.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be up. Haka is going to throw down behind the runner at second. She'll be safe.
Nice throw.
Bring the count to 2-2. Same situation as Huseman had for her lengthy AB where she drew a walk. That ball is fouled off to the left side into the stands as well. Tiarina hits that one up the middle. Yannick's able to field it at short. Toss it to second. Umpire says she's safe. And Duhart's able to come around third for the tying run here. Mary Ellen Hall coming out of the dugout here to argue that call was a forced play at second. Umpires will convene here as Hall walks out to have a discussion with umpire at second base.
So is Brookerson in left field? The one that's batting, is she in left field?
Hold on 1 second. 1 BMI.
So Wildcats tie the game up here on the infield single here by Tiarina.
Blakely Brookerson.
As Blakely Brookerson comes in to bat her second time up. Came in as a replacement for Tomlinson in left field after she made a collision with the wall. 0-0 pitch is high for ball number 1.
No.
He didn't think there was going to be a play. This guy saw it. They have to...
1-0 pitch catches the corner. It'll be a 1-1 to Brookerson.
I need your help. There's nothing wrong with asking.
1-1 pitch catches the corner again. That'll get the count to 1-2. Same position that Gendon's had the last two batters in before both reached. One on a walk and one on a infield single. That ball's fouled straight back as Brookerson stays alive here. That ball's fouled straight back.
We were wondering about this. I'm pretty sure Patty Baskin.
Something with their boyfriend, right?
We don't know if that's
Mysteries, man.
Brookerson steps back in after fouling that pitch off. Like, a 1-2 count. And that ball's going to be grounded to Lott. She throws over to first base. Now finally in the inning for the Huskies. As Abilene Christian ties it up with one runner in the sixth. As we go into the bottom of the sixth, tied up here at 5 right after this.
When you live in one of the fastest growing cities in America, it's important to align yourself with a credit union that has a history of people helping people. Houston Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution with over 50 years dedicated to helping families that live or work in the Houston area. We take pride in our competitive rates in several convenient locations. We give the Houston community peace of mind when purchasing your vehicle, buying your home, and preparing for your retirement. We're Houston's credit union.
Come back here in the bottom of the sixth at Husky Field. Everything's tied up here at 5-5. Hefner still in the circle for the Wildcats here. She'll be pitching to number 8, Demi Yannick, followed by number 5, Riley Bullen,
Now to bat for your Huskies.
and number 11, Autumn
Number
Sedlick
8,
to round out the
Demi
order. First pitch is away for ball number 1. Wind blowing straight out right now. Good time for Yannick to try to make something happen with the ball. Deep to the outfield. That pitch is going to be on the outside corner, even us up at 1-1. Yannick leads the team in doubles on the season with 13. Tied for third with home runs at 5 and has driven in 18 runs. 1-1 pitch is just low for a ball. Bring her count to 2-1.
Well, you have a perfect announcer voice, though. Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
2-1 pitch to Yannick. She hits it to the left field. Down the line, it's going to tuck just foul to bring the count even at 2-2.
No, honestly. I mean, I was a little kid walking around going, your attention, please. Pinch hitting. It's just something. And then when I got to school, like I told you, we broadcast every sport imaginable.
Volleyball. Working on volleyball.
What is volleyball your thing?
No, volleyball is like the one that like my announcers. Yeah. My usual announcer for volleyball.
2-2 pitch is outside. Brings her count full to Yannick here in the bottom of the 6th. Huskies trying to regain the lead here as they've been held scoreless the last 3 innings.
I said, I would have loved to. I said, there is no way. I live out in spring. I said, it's
That ball is driven deep to left center field. That's gone as the Huskies take the lead here in the bottom of the 6th, answering the run scored by the Wildcats in the top half. Demi Yannick crushes that ball to left field. No doubt home run. That will be her 6th on the year and put her in sole possession of third place on the team with 6 home runs. That'll bring up the center fielder for the Huskies, number 5, Riley Bullen. Hard to follow that one up as that ball was absolutely demolished to left field. That ball is fouled off straight back to the right side.
Did she change it or
Oh, one pitch to Bullen here. That's going to be taken on the outside corner for strike number 2. Bullen quickly behind the count 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch to Bullen's fouled straight back as she tries to stay alive here. Huskies would love to add another run here for our insurance, as the Wildcats have been able to score in back-to-back innings. 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, to tie things up momentarily before Yannick's ball deep to left center field. That pitch catches the outside corner, and Bullen goes down on 4 pitches. I'll bring up the third baseman for the Huskies, number 11, Autumn Sidlick. Autumn can tie things back up with Yannick on the team rankings for home runs if she hits one out here. Wind's definitely friendly for balls deep today, as it's been blowing straight out to dead center, but has been transferred more towards the left field this last 2 ABs. Steps back into the box here with a 1-1 count. That catches the inside corner on Sidlick. Crowd disagrees with the call there. That'll bring the count to 1-2. Sidlick will have to fight her way on here.
That's throwing an off-speed pitch and she's swinging out her shoes. I said, you know, God.
That ball's hit off the end of the bat, and Tiarina is able to come in, make the catch for out number 2. We're going to have a pitch hitter for the Huskies. That'll be senior Ashley Herrera coming in to bat.
For HBU, number 20, Ashley Herrera. She's batting for
The senior out of Channelview looks to get a pinch hit here to extend the inning for the Huskies in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, my whole family, they're all. See my dad down there, he's got Sidlick on his back.
Yeah.
He was like a 40-year man. He entered the IBEW the year I was born. So it's like 50 years he was in there. He's retired now. And my brother, Autumn's dad, is in the IBEW.
For Local 716?
Mm-hmm.
Herrera steps into the box now. Takes the first pitch. That's going to be just low for ball number 1.
It's not Easton, is it?
So
Or Damon?
Damon.
Damon
Yeah.
is Damon?
The direct contact that we have is Ed, who handles all the contract stuff.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Herrera. She takes it low for ball number 2.
Yeah, Damon's
Yeah, yeah.
Good eye and plate discipline by Herrera here as 2 pitches close to the zone. She's able to take for balls, especially coming off the bench, eager for a hit. Herrera getting an AB here on senior day. Checks her swing on that one. That'll bring the count to 3-0. That ball just dropped out of the zone. See if Coach Wilhite gives her the green light here on 3-0. Pitch comes in. This can be up and away for a 4-pitch walk to Herrera. Probably not exactly what she was looking for there, but it is successful. They'll bring up the first baseman for the Huskies, number 21, Brooke Bushman.
Brooke Bushman.
She swings at the first pitch and hits it over the first baseman's head, but it drops in foul.
They did a alumni golf tournament, but they did it. It was the Friday, and then that night was the spring football game. So they did it around the spring football game. Brought a bunch of football.
So they bring a lot of alum from football come back out. I mean, they got a lot of pro football players.
0-1 pitch drops in. That'll even the count here at 1-1. Bushman looking to get her first hit of the day.
What is this?
It's for payment.
Of what?
For the announcing.
You pay people to do this?
Yeah.
That ball's driven deep to right field. That ball's going to get out of here with a 2-run home run for Brooke Bushman.
21, Brooke Bushman.
Big time hit for the senior Brooke Bushman. That's her first career home run at home as a Husky in 4 years. As the Huskies extend their lead to 3 by a score of 8-5.
I feel so old.
I'll bring up number 26, Haley Melton.
Left fielder number 26, Haley Melton.
Haley Melton slaps that ball to shortstop Huseman. She's able to make the play and throw her out at first to end the inning as the Huskies are able to score 3 here with 2 coming on the 2-run shot by Brooke Bushman to right field. The Huskies lead 8-5 as we go to the top of the 7 right after this.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Mission Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
We join you here at the top of the 7th. A couple of defensive changes for the Huskies. Coming in to play right field will be number 14, Cameron Parker. And staying in the game at third base will be Ashley Herrera. Leading off for the Wildcats is going to be the designated player, Samantha Bradley. She fouls that pitch off to even the count here at 1-1.
Herrera's at third.
Yes, and then 14's at right.
14. And Cameron.
Bradley steps back into the box here with a 1-1 count.
Yeah, you're good.
That ball is inside for ball number 2.
Hey, they win this game, they finish 500, right?
They will. You're correct.
And would they win 9 last year? I'm not sure. You're ticking in the right direction. Going in the right direction.
Bradley steps back in with a 3-1 count, takes that pitch on the outside half for strike number 2, brings her count full. That ball is fouled off to the right side as Bradley stays alive.
Emma gets the save. She came in with 2.
That ball's hit well to left field. It's going to stay in play, bounce off the wall. Melton gets the throw in quickly, and Bradley's unable to stretch that into a double as she has a leadoff single. Wildcats will bring on a pinch runner. It looks like number 15, Anna Grace Johnson, coming in to run for Bradley. And stepping in the box will be number 11,
Is 15 pinch running?
right fielder Blair Clayton.
Into pinch run for Abilene Christian, number 15, Anna Grace Johnson.
They can't re-enter her.
I announced that.
Clayton steps back in the box here. With a runner on first and nobody out. First pitch is low and in for ball number 1.
I've seen this story way too many times. Watching you on the Husky Sports Network.
That 1-0 pitch catches the inside corner, even us up here at 1-1.
Papa's getting anxious down there.
1-1 pitch inside for a strike.
That inside corner is where that's where you
Emmett Gwendon gets ahead of count 1-2 here. Don't want the Wildcats to get any momentum here. That ball's hit to the left side. Herrera makes the catch, throws over to first. Unable to double him up, but is able to get the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the catcher, number 20, Kayla Keeling, with a runner on first and one down. Keelan takes that first pitch for a called strike.
I'm gonna be divorced, man. I'm not be able to sing in church this week. And everybody in church will be better off for it.
Oh, one pitch is low and away, even us up here at 1-1.
Okay, 24, 19. Oh, you said Cali. Cali?
1-1 pitch just outside, bringing her count to 2-1 here. That ball's hit well to left field. Melton's able to make the catch going back. Arm fully extended. And Wildcats down to their final out here with a runner on first and two down. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 19, Callie Burris. First pitch just misses outside for ball number one.
I want to hear Hoss over there because that is the ball game.
1-0 pitch comes across down the middle for strike number one.
10 hits.
When you get through after I say he's signing off, you got a song.
All right, here comes the pitch from Quindon. That ball's lifted. Perez comes in, makes the grab for the final out as the Huskies take the game 8-5, sweep the series against Abilene Christian, finish the season at 500 as the Huskies get sent out well on senior day. Final line here, Abilene Christian 5 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. And for the Huskies, 8 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. Had a couple of big home runs by the Huskies. 3-run shot by Amber Lotz. 2-run shot by Brooke Bushman, and the solo shot by Demi Yannick really separated the Huskies here. We'll do a small recap after the game right after this.
All right, everybody, if this doesn't get your toes tapping, then check your pulse, because you might be dead. Coming to you in Living Cola.
The joy of cola. Pepsi Cola. Jumping, just enjoy the ride. Take your time. Joy of bubbles, joy of fun, joy of Pepsi on your tongue. Greatest taste sensation under the sun.
Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola. I'll be signing off now. I'll catch you at the Super Bowl.
Pepsi Cola.
All right, as we get this postgame show going here, Huskies win by a final score of 8-5. 3 home runs push the Huskies across as they make the most out of their hits. 8 runs on 4 hits and 2 errors. And the Wildcats, Abilene Christian, scored 5 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. McGinden got the win for the Huskies as the Wildcats ended up tying things up in the 6th. So,
Hey, Buds. So long, Mr. Moby.
Jillian Hefner got the loss for Abilene Christian. We're going to have a little bit of field work, and then afterwards we're going to have a post-game ceremony for our graduating seniors. There are 4 of them. Of Ashley Herrera, Alyssa De Los Santos, Demi Yannick, and Brooke Bushman. So stick around here with us as we watch this on the Husky Sports Network.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.